guys, this week's Thursday thought comes to me in the wake of speaking with my mother over the past several months. She's been worried about her future and financial sustainability. Yeah, I know, welcome to the club, right? So I wanted to write this post about finding balance, because really in many aspects of our life, finding balance is key, whether it be between cockiness and timidity or pride versus humiliation. You want to avoid certain extremes and find that medium. In this case, it's ignorance versus worry. Because really, ignorance and worry, this is a matter of life and death. If you look at Germany with the Jews back in the 1930s, they had the Nuremberg laws, and then looking at Russia, the peasants, and eventual dekulakization. Both of these things were, the warning signs were there. The people either failed to recognize them or just didn't think it could get that bad. I don't know, whatever the excuse was, it led to the deaths of millions and millions of people. So ignorance can cause death. On the worry side of it, there's a book called Gulag Archipelago, written by Alexander Solzhenitsyn. And in it, there was a case of one who was falsely imprisoned, as if anybody was justly imprisoned. But in it, during their abbreviated imprisonment, their mother actually died of worry. So that's the way it was written, and I don't doubt it, because really worry can kill you. And even if it doesn't kill you immediately, it can weaken your immune system, so that you'll have an early onset of death that would otherwise be. It can age you faster, can frazzle your way of thinking, all that kind of stuff. So really, again, worry can kill you. So before you start to worry, I think there's 4 questions you can ask yourself. 1, do you have your health? Do you have your family? Do you have a roof over your head? And do you have food? If you answered yes to those questions, ignore the yeah but part, because nothing's perfect, right? But if you answered yes to any of those questions, or all of those questions, you're already better off than most of the world. And instead of worrying about what may be, what can happen, or anything like that, why don't you give thanks and cherish what you do have, and take the knowledge you do have and make the best of it. I would say also that the way you ask yourself questions, the way you frame these questions, will have a huge impact on the way you come up with solutions. Instead of saying, oh, why did I do this, or how could I have done that, instead ask yourself, okay, what can I gain, what lesson can I gain from that experience? That way, so it's not like some kind of doom thing where, what I'm trying to say. So there's a couple phrases, where the mind goes, energy flows, and also garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you put into your mind, it's going to come back out. And if you have this negative thinking all the time, then you're going to get a negative result more likely than not. So that's the main message right now. You just want to, you want to be aware of the threats around you, but don't be consumed by the actual threat, because many times, especially the small things in life, they never actually happen, and you just worried for nothing. So that's all I got. Do your best and give to God the rest. So don't worry and don't be ignorant. God bless.